Hi everyone. I've been having a lot of negative luck recording. In fact, I've lost 6 recordings so far. It's getting rather disappointing because I'm just trying, frustrating actually, not disappointing, frustrating, because I've had some amazing games and then I've had some games which are not so amazing. But the ones that were amazing, I just felt so good 4 out of 5 games that it gave me joy to play GeoGuessr. I'm hoping that this 7th recording has luck, and I'm only doing one round game because I'm getting a bit fed up losing 7 games in a row and recording a couple of times. Okay, we are playing community games. This is one created by Zigzag, I think that's how you say it. The driving is on the left here. Driving on the left. So that's got to be maybe New Zealand perhaps, or I mean, it's definitely not the UK, that's what I mean. It feels, these coniferous trees feel so much like something you'd see in the north. I see a sign there, so we're just gonna turn around and see what the sign says. We can't quite see it, so yet we just need to move back a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Having a bit of trouble with my mouse, of course. Boston, so this is some place in the US. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to explore a little bit more where it could be. Not where it could be, but I don't know why I would never think this is the US, you know? Let's go a little bit towards these signs. I mean, the signs are 100% the US. Boston Garage, Boston Party. So definitely Massachusetts. Everything is telling us it's Massachusetts. Stardom Estate. I think I just never knew Massachusetts was this hilly. Okay, we're gonna go to the US. We're gonna go to Massachusetts and we're gonna pick some place. Oh shit. I was so arrogant. Those would have been great points. You know what? I'm gonna start again. We're gonna start a new game because I'm fed up. Okay, this is Northern Hemisphere with these trees which are typical in the colder areas, okay? It looks like driving is on the left, which is interesting because, or perhaps not. Not quite sure, I'm not getting a lot of cooperation with my mouse here. See this thing, I think they say could be in Kenya, it's typical there. But again, the trees for me are 100% not Kenya, not Africa. Could be, but I don't think so. Let's see the person. Guys, this is actually Kenya. Wow, driving on the left. Okay, we're gonna go with Kenya. I don't know where in Kenya, but we are going to go somewhere greenish, like Nakuru. And I was not wrong. And you know what? The tell for me was a Google car, because that was a tip that I learned somewhere, that when you have that nozzle on the car, it is probably in Kenya. So I'm really happy with that. Poor country, so could be, well, poor country in this way looks like it could be South America, or it could be somewhere in Africa, or even it could be, it has also Arab vibes, like Saudi Arabia vibes for me. So this is protection, obviously. Let's see. They've got curtains there, they've got their clothes hung there. So it's obviously a hot place. The writing, Mary It's not like Arabic font, so I feel that this is very much, it looks like, let's see that again. This is such a fun town, I'm gonna be honest, because, oh my goodness, I don't know what flag that is. San Julian. I suspect that is, that also looks like, did I say American flag? That was my mistake. My mouse is misbehaving. Oh man, that's such a great tip. I don't know where that is. South America. I really like this thing. I'm gonna go very quickly if I can. I'm just gonna go Ecuador. And I was quite wrong. That's Chile. That's the flag of Chile. I didn't know what flag that was. Let's turn back. The lines in the middle of the road could be, I think, the US or Canada. I think Canada, because it's looking like a cold place. The sun is in the north though, it looks like, so it's gonna be southern climate, I think. Like we literally, okay, the sun is not north, it's just up ahead. Oh, come on. Mouse misbehaving. I can't read that sign. Disappointing. That should have been useful. This is not helping me. I just feel like it's giving me the US though. I'm not sure why. It's giving me vastness. I'm gonna go somewhere like between the US and Canada, just because this is not helping me. Gravel road, US or Canada. I suspect Canada, but I'm gonna go somewhere just inside Canada, just inside. So wrong. Maybe those double lines are Australia. So that was a poor performance. That's giving me either South America or, I don't know where the red car is. It's giving me South America or Africa. And I'm gonna say South America for the very reason that I feel like these kind of cars are quite American looking. Saturn and Sons, that's giving me America actually. I don't see, I think if you were in South America, you would say maybe San Jose and Sons, daycare. Daycare is very much a US terminology. So now it becomes a question of what state, and I'm only gonna know it if I knew maybe what the trash cans in states look like, but I don't. I thought I saw a sign. But for me, it's gonna be a southern state with these colors, maybe like New Mexico again, 100% US, 340, don't know what state that is. I'm gonna go Maryland, just because it's a safe. It's not right, but I'm just gonna go Maryland. British, it is an island. What island is it? Did you see that? US Virgin Islands. Huh. Okay. I mean, okay. I give up. I feel defeated. Holiday Parks, Jimmy's Beach, Reflection. Is that giving me Miami? Jimmy's Beach? Jimmy's Beach. What country is that? I see a flag there, but I couldn't see it really, guys. And it's on the left. Driving is on the left-hand side. I feel defeated. I feel so defeated. The flag is the giveaway. This just, it really stinks for me. Like, it just gives me all the US kind of things that I associate with the US, like this kind of plastic play, the word day area, Jimmy's Beach. Emergency number is 000. That's definitely not US, but oh my gosh, I'm stuck, you know. There's nothing worse than being stuck. English-speaking country, but that has a lot of American features. We're gonna have to go with, I hate to go to the island again, but I'm just gonna check that. I don't think it's right, but I'm gonna check it. Australia again. That just tricked me. Bad score. So it would seem that I lied. Horses. It would seem that I lied when I said that I had had a fantastic game, but I actually did not lie because I had a really good game that was not recorded. I'm just having a little bit of bad luck at the moment with recordings. There's a lot of farming here, in fact, horses. Really bad care of the environment. Horses could be Brazil, it could be Argentina, I think. It's just that the soil doesn't look red. And I always never thought it looks red when they describe it, but transito pesado obligatorio. Okay, that's giving me Portuguese. So no matter what, I'm gonna go Brazil. Sometimes you gotta put your flag down and know you're wrong or right. And I'm wrong because it's Argentina. And I feel like I said Argentina, but you know what? I'm falling on my own sword. And talking of swords, the rest of the world is going into a meltdown this weekend over so many things that leaders are doing. You have the drama in, this drama in the UK where one of the folks in the royal family has had to give up some of his titles. You have this drama in the US. Actually, Epstein himself, sorry to bring him up here, but we can't avoid the politics happening in the world. He's like, Peru. He's like, yeah. His name is like everywhere. We've heard there might be suppression of names on the Epstein list in the US. We have named some of these names. Elon Musk has dropped some of these names. But we know at the moment it's hitting the UK hard. And then there's also the war in Venezuela. It's like madness, guys. It's like madness at the moment. So anyway, this is why GeoGuessr is great, because I don't have a good sense of geography, and if you don't have a good sense of geography, this is just a great way to start feeling your place in relation to other countries. These people were once really rich. Look at this. Or they stole it. Because, do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird to have that combination. This is so distinct that because I don't know it, I'll never get it. Driving on the left side of the road. This black-white stripe. I have no idea what this is. I think it could be somewhere in Southeast Asia. Pupuk. Pupuk. Pupuk has a very Malaysian kind of feel to it. But this distinction on the poles is not one that I know. And I hope after this round I will know it and be embarrassed. I do think it's Malaysia though. The only people where you see a lot of women are with not a hijab, but with a covering on her hair. So totally going to be Malaysia, I think. It's also giving me a little bit of English. They're driving on the left side of the road. But that is distinct. If I knew, I would get this right. But I don't know. So game of guessing. And so we're going to go with Malaysia. Okay? We can't be... Is it fantastic? Are we recording? Yes. Oh man, I saw this flag earlier and I got the country wrong. I think it is Chile. So we're just gonna go Chile just so that we move on. I've had a long day recording, honestly. And I'm not wrong. You can learn. You can teach a dog tricks, that's for sure. So this is gonna be South America or some part of Asia. I think, let's see what language it is first. Baleraya. It sounds Southeast Asian. Utamanan. Ooh, I think there's a clue there that I don't know. There's many clues. US and some other flag. Could be like Mexico, but didn't read Spanish to me. Clinic Desa Gadongo. It gives me, see, there's that US flag there. And since, oh, I can't tell where this is. Oh man, I hate this when you think it's on the tip of your tongue, but it's not quite. And the worst thing is I think they drive on the left side of the road. If it was an American territory, it would be the right. Malaysian. Okay. How can I get Malaysia twice? Could it be a Malaysian American territory? Okay, let's see. Some kind of mix of Malaysia and American, like don't know where really. We're just gonna have to go with the Malaysian location. It's Malaysia, but one of the islands, that's for sure. But I got it wrong. I feel so much better. It's just been a terrible day of recording and the games haven't been great that I've done now, but I feel like I'm beginning to recognize some things, but there's some that I recognize are markers that would help me, like poles with the red and black, which I don't remember now, but that was a good tip. Okay, anyway, thank you for so much for hanging with me today. It's been an interesting day. It's an interesting GeoGuessr time for me. It just feels hard. Getting headway, but just feels hard. Anyway, it's Saturday, it's cold here. You have a good day, okay? And I'll see you next time.